exploration, riding. Yeah, how do we ride the monorail? 4 continents of Nova Chrysalia are linked by a rail system. Luxarian serves as the main intersection of these rail lines and has 2 stations, North Station and South Station. North Station connects to Yusnan, while South Station links the Wildlands and the Dead Dunes. When you wish to ride the monorail, speak to one of the station workers on the platform. Select your destination, you'll be able to board the monorail as long as you can pay the fee. You can queue to board the monorail before the cars even arrive, but you will lose any time between that moment and the next scheduled departure. Check the departure times! Oh no! And you're a ticket seller inside the station. Smashing. I can smash boxes? Ooh. Crates with red frames. Attack with your weapon to break them open. Draw your weapon R1, face the box and attack. After you smash a box, you may find items in the aftermath. Sometimes boxes will block the way, and breaking them with R1 will clear the path so you can keep moving forwards. Right, destroying parts of the enemy. Well, we kinda know about that, do we not? Among the largest and strongest of enemies, there are some foes who can be destroyed piece by piece. If you succeed in destroying a part of the monster, your enemy will no longer be able to use it to attack you. Use the left stick to move lightning around the battlefield and target key points. The enemy's body. Positioning. You can move lightning. Oh, look at some of these enemies that are showing. Oh, jeez. Around the battlefield using left stick. Location in relation to your enemies. Ah, it does! Will have an effect on many of your spells and attacks. For example, if you're fighting an enemy who uses short-ranged attacks, then putting some distance between you and them will help you deal attacks. If your enemy uses magic attacks, the extra space will give you more time to use abilities like guard and evade. However, if your enemy uses long-range attacks, then keeping your distance may be more dangerous. Also, enemies who are easier to stagger if you catch them from behind, and enemies whose parts you can destroy by striking at certain areas. Toughest battles, you must think about positioning if you want to emerge victorious. Getting KO'd. Oh jeez. Knocked out for HP hit 0 and she will become unable to fight any longer. When the lightning is KO'd, the pause menu will automatically be opened. You can revive lightning from there with a recovery item like a Tuft of Phoenix Down or an EP ability like a Rise. EP ability Rise will restore different amounts of HP after reviving lightning depending on the EP it consumes. 3 EP will fully restore lightning's HP. It can still use with only 1 or 2, but the amount of HP restored will be less. If you cannot seem to win against a particular enemy, you can always use Flee. HP and any items that you used will all be restored to the state. Yeah, you will sacrifice an hour of the world's time in return. What happens if you don't have any AP or items? Enemies growing stronger over time. The chaos grows denser as— oh geez, as the end of the world approaches and the monsters and foes that are tied to its dark power grow stronger as well. The closer it gets to the final day, the more HP your enemies will have. Be prepared for even an enemy you have defeated once may be stronger the next time you face it. Enemies start to grow stronger at 6 AM on the 7th day. After that point, they will continue to grow stronger with each day that passes until they reach their maximum strength on the 13th day. At the last one, which is this last specimen for a given species, also follows this pattern, but certain special enemies like bosses may not. Remember that you can rebattle last ones using the Book of Conquest on the Ark, but when you do, they'll always be at their strongest, as they would be on their 13th day. Exterminating monsters in the last ones. In Nova Chrysalia, the world where the natural cycle of life and rebirth has been broken. There's a limited number of monsters inhabiting the lands. Once you defeat all the individuals of a species, it will have been exterminated, never to reappear again? You can check on the current population of the particular monster using tools like the bestiary. However, when ridding the world of monsters, you must take heed of the last one. This is the very last specimen of a species that appears when it's on the brink of extinction. Last ones are magenta and really? You couldn't have— Here, let's make it really obvious. This fucking bright magenta monster is the last one of its kind. Far more powerful than their fellow predecessors. When you fight the last one, you will need a great deal of preparation and determination. Also note that some species cannot be fully exterminated, and you'll discover them yourself as you battle across this world. Pizza? There's more pizza going on? Thank you. All the pizza. I think I might have to make a point of having pizza next week. I need to see what days a good day for pizza. Elemental attributes: fire, ice, lightning, and wind. Pineapple? I mean, I wouldn't say no if someone had it, I just wouldn't go out my way for it. If I was offered pineapple on a pizza, it's fine, as long as there's ham. It goes together, it's like when people have gammon steaks, they have pineapple rings on them. Is this something that people really seem to like together? Yeah, I'm not adverse to that. Oh, I cooked egg on yours to make it different? Can't say I've done that. Usually if I'm making the pizza myself, it's just gonna be like basic, depending on what ingredients I have. I almost always have the ingredients to make the dough. The bread flour, or the strong, well, I say it's bread flour, but it's like the strong white flour. Milk, oil, salt, yeast. Do it early on, leave it for the rest of the day, you're kind of sorted. Yes, I am. I'm playing Final Fantasy, yep. Is that a rare thing? I knew some people who played Final Fantasy when I was growing up. Let's see. Okay, many enemies will be vulnerable to certain elements and suffer extra damage when struck with elemental attacks. 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and wind, both physical attacks and spells such as fire, blizzard, thunder, and arrow can deliver elemental damage. Use R2 Libra to check the enemy's elemental strengths and weaknesses, or to see if it's more vulnerable to physical or magical damage. What kind of pizza would you have if you weren't having chicken corn burgers tonight? Ooh, see, it's a really difficult one. Because I like chicken sometimes on pizza, but it depends on where from. And it's sometimes been iffy if I've got it from a takeaway. Also, there's been the burnt situations. Yeah. No, there's a really good place. A burger pizza! He's so amazing. Oh, how was your time away? In the wilds? Dancing in the moonlight? No. Sunlight? That's probably more appropriate. The moonlight. No, it's more like this, the winter solstice. Yeah, if I was gonna order a pizza, it would just be a plain, but it's a really nice one. It has a shit ton of cheese, and it has there's garlic in it somewhere. So I think they put garlic. It's maybe between, you know, when you got your sauce or on top of the sauce or something. You have to do it in the moonlight, gotta avoid the restraining order. Yeah, burger pizza. See, you mentioned a pizza, didn't you, Soman? That you had there with, was it burger and fries? No. I might have made that up. Which I would give it a go. Although, oh no, I've just remembered a pizza though. Oh, well, it wasn't a pizza, it was a calzone. So it kind of counts. Folded pizza. And it was, barbecue pulled pork macaroni cheese. And it was wonderful. And the place that done it doesn't do it anymore. And I'm deeply saddened by that. Even if I couldn't finish it, And I knew I would be bested by it. I would almost always get that. Burger with fries baked inside. Mm. Right, Libra did it. Okay, we read that one. Pay attention to physical and magic damage. Resistance, we're worrying about attribute resistance. For example, if an enemy has an elemental attribute weakness but is immune to magic damage, elemental spells will have little effect. So you want... Well, I don't know, can you get Spark Strike and that kind of thing? Pepper pizza! Okay, status changes. Spice masochist. During battle, your parameters and status can be affected both negatively and positively. Abilities like Brave and Shell make you stronger or improve your defenses, while abilities like Curse or D-Shell debuff and disable enemies. Use the latter against strong enemies, make it easier to bring them down. Enemies may also use status altering abilities, including using status ailment attacks against you. You'll be affected by up to 8 status effects at a time. No. Try to cure ailments as soon as you can. Okay, Bravery, physical attacks do more damage. Debrave, they do less damage. Faith is magic, increases, magic attacks increase. Defaith, they do less damage. Magic. Protect, physical resistance. Increased deprotect is physical decreased. Shell and D-Shell is magic, increase resistance increased and decreased. Haste, I go faster. Slow, I go slower. Veil. Oh, status ailment resistance is increased. And peril. Ailment resistance is decreased. Vigilance, less likely to have attacks interrupted. Curse, more likely to have attacks interrupted. Pain, unable to use physical attacks. Fog, unable to use magic attacks. Regen is regen HP. Poison, HP is drained. Daze, unable to take action, takes more damage than usual. Re-raise, oh, that's what that means. Able to recover from being knocked out. Doom, into the countdown, we're knocked out. And fire, etc. strengthens elemental attribute attacks. This spell removes status enhancements. Okay. Offset them. Yeah, you can cast them by. Getting rid of them in some ways, can't you? Brave and Debrave, Defaith and Faith, Deprotect and Protect, De-Shell and Shell, Slow and Haste, Curse and Vigilance, Poison, Regen, and Peril cannot be cancelled with another ability. We Remedy? Icons that appear within a hexagon or special status elements which cannot be countered. Staggering? Staggered enemies become vulnerable to all kinds of attacks and elements. When a foe is weakened by stagger, that's time to move in and finish it off. Unprotected, physical resistance is weakened. Unshelled, magical resistance is weakened. Parched, fire resistance is weakened. Exposed, ice resistance is weakened. Conductive is lightning weakened. Bristle, wind resistance is weakened. Broken, enemy becomes easier to stagger. Infected, status ailment resistance is weakened, and hindered, movements become slower. Confused, unable to distinguish friend from foe. Cursed, more likely to recoil and have attacks fail. Dazed, unable to take action, takes more damage than usual. Pained, unable to use physical and foggy, unable to use magic. Okay. Right, so I need to use the monorail, I think. They said I need to go to the... Okay, I can't get into the graveyard. I need... Yes, after 6, find the passcode. Can't find that just now, so I need to go and do other things. So they mentioned go to the southern station. Now can I travel from the north station? Make my way through the towns?
Oh yes, of course, I
Hey, Trucolina. Gonna run. Travel advisor?
Are you a traveler? I can tell you about all of the places our fine monorail goes to. Is there any area you're interested in visiting?
XIII?
Luxarian is the religious center of the remaining world. Within Luxarian herself, you will find the cathedral, the heart of the order, to which believers from around the world flock. If you make your way to the cathedral, you may be lucky enough to hear the sermonizing of our most esteemed priestess. The cathedral is also the home of our most holy saint. Have you heard the tales of the saint? It is said that she awoke from a great sleep of nearly 1,000 years. She possesses a mysterious and godly power. So, what?
XIII.
XIII is a great city, rivaling Luxarian in size. It is a pleasure den where
Yeah.
visitors can enjoy the
That's
finest
where
foods,
Snow
divine
resides
plays, and
over.
even the blood sport of the slaughterhouse. Extravagant banquets are hosted in XIII's palace, more for the spectacle than for the stomach. The great patron who makes all this possible is Snowvilliers, the one lessee left in the world. He is said to be a most powerful fighter.
He's
chosen
still a
by the
lessee?
gods and granted awesome power. The XIII-bound train departs from here at the North Station. If I know it, I'll...
The Wildlands?
The Wildlands are a green land full of life, a broad expanse of nature stretching from horizon to horizon. A tableland rich with greenery, filled with great trees. It is a scenery you will not find left anywhere else in this world. Nature is harsh there, but the people live by their own devices, almost completely independent of the cities. They cultivate the land, some growing vegetables, while others tend to their sheep and other livestock. There are even bands of hunters, half wild themselves, who chase after monsters. It is a challenging life. If you wish to visit the Wildlands, you'll need to take the monorail from South Station. Though in truth, you could make the journey overland, if you really wished to make the trek.
But the last one.
So, what can I...
The Dead Dunes.
The Dead Dunes are godless and lawless. It is not a place for casual tourists. The desert is beset by deadly sandstorms. The few settlements that do survive there are said to be the dens of bandits and outlaws. The bandit gangs plunder the ancient ruins for treasure buried within the dry sands. It may sound romantic when you call them adventurers, but they are nothing but grave robbers. Do you wish to see the Dead Dunes? If you do, this North Station is not the one you want. You'll need to go down to the South Station.
Something. Station attendant, can I speak to you?
This is Luxarian. The trains here shuttle back and forth between Luxarian and XIII, the city that never sleeps. There is another station in Luxarian.
Okay,
South
I think I need
Station.
to
The trains
run
there
around
will take you
myself
to either
then.
of these two locations. The Wildlands, where you can enjoy fresh air, nature, and friendly faces. Or the Dead Dunes, a desert abundant with hidden treasures. Don't forget to buy a ticket.
Billboards. Around, see if there's anything here. Jeez, you... Dude was a little startled by me, wasn't he? Oh, okay. Where's this? Examine? Well, let me see. Okay. Between 0 and 6 it's open. I think there's enemies here. Maybe?
Thanks for all your hard work.
You're down.
There we go. Oh, I got Blizzard level 1. Tired letter. I need the letter for one of the best things, don't I? Wall of Joy.
You've got to be kidding me. You there.
I don't know if I can deal with these. Gertrude's.
Challenge accepted.
Shit.
Be reborn. Fate is what it is. Challenge accepted.
I can't get you staggered, can I?
The end is close.
Yeah, I don't know how you can get staggered in the slightest. Might not be the place I want to go.
The end is close. I will strike you down.
Holy shit. Oh, you got bread stuck in your gum and now it hurts? What?
The end is close.
Oh shit. Someone didn't know.
Fate is what it is.
Damn.
Savior's got a job.
Go there, you bred you.
It's your funeral. Challenge accepted. No looking back.
Don't know how we're supposed to stagger this one. Oh no. It doesn't say. Weakness, yeah, the weakness is the lightning. I don't have anymore.
Savior's got a job. Can you see my blade?
Here we go. Brandishes meat mallet. Let the toasting begin. Wait, how do you toast bread that isn't toaster shaped? Oven? Hey, the grill. Usually? That was awful bite. Holy hell. I can hear. Okay, I thought I could hear it earlier, but I don't know. Speak to you. You said go to the... I'm gonna get so lost, I don't know where we're going. I'm just going back to where I came, won't I? Alright, I'm gonna go to the shit.
You're down.
Oh, we're not doing so good just now. Jeez. Okay. Kitchen smoke alarm. Oh, late slash level 1. Spark strike. Ooh, who has? I could give you that one. That's a physical thing, isn't it? Maybe a light slash there. You have Blizzard too, because you can. There's magic involved. Oh fuck. Oh, this is not good. I shouldn't be in here.
If this is what you want. I need more time. Get back to where you belong.
I'm gonna be just a potion, I believe. Yes, I will.
No looking back.
Actually, don't know. We see what's going on with it. It's got 28,000. Okay.
Fate is what it is. You want to be saved. You want to be saved.
Oh,
I will strike you down.
I actually staggered you. Finally. Jeez. Wait, stick at the battery for legal reasons, that was a joke. You can! Oh, they actually have a thing, it has to be powered into your mains here. Columns. This is rental. Mosquitoes. Hey, that boy fish. Did I finish Dark Souls? Yes, I did. Only took me what, half hour from starting the stream? I thought it was going to take me longer to deal with the last dude. I don't know. You have to stick an animal battery in them. Oh, there are batteries in them for backup that fucking beep when the power's getting low. But yeah, it's in the mains. It has to be. Yeah. Right.